question. So you're all like Polish, young Polish people.
Yeah, that's right.
What do you think is happening in the country next door to you, Ukraine?
Ukraine?
What's happening there?
There are some separatists I had last time. I think there are some serious changes in political and social situation of this country.
Okay.
I think that the Ukraine government should kick the separatists of Ukraine and stabilize the situation and create a modern democratic country. That's what I think.
Okay. So you say separatist. What is a separatist?
I think separatists. These are separatists because to me they are a bit like betrayers because they betrayed the motherland and the government and fighting against them.
Okay, but I mean their position is that they didn't vote for the government in Kiev. It isn't their government and it isn't it isn't legal. So they feel that they're defending their culture and their history.
They started to use violence against their same people from Ukraine.
Okay. How do you feel about Russia? It sounds like you might be a little bit maybe anti-Russia. Is that correct?
I don't really like Russians.
You don't like Russians?
Yep,
so you're anti-Russia. How do you girls feel about Russia? Russia?
I don't speak English.
Okay. Anything? So you don't like Russians?
I wouldn't say anti-Russia. I just dislike Russia. It's not my favorite country, and methods that they use are not good.
Is there a reason? Can you give me like a concrete reason that you don't like Russia? Is there a thing, like one thing or?
One good reason. Where are you from actually?
England.
Oh, you're from England. Where you probably know that here in Poland we have Russian guests for 35 years after war, and their methods are just unacceptable. This is a wild country. They can't live with other people. This is wild nature, not country.
Okay.
In my opinion.
But can you give me like a thing that Russia's done that means that you don't like Russia? Name like one thing or some concrete reasons.
I don't want to be a nationalist here, but you heard about our tragedy in Smolensk. The plane went down, I don't like the Russians' attitude. It was like, we won't help you. This is your problem, we won't help you. They are just wild people. They can't live with a mate in one country. I don't like it in Russia.
So do most Polish people feel the same? Are most Polish people kind of, anti-Russian or?
I think yes.
Is that common?
Yes, maybe not anti, but disliking Russians. I think most of Poland.
And how do you feel about Ukraine as a country? Is it similar to Poland?
I feel a bit. I feel a bit discomfort because deep in my heart I think that we should help him, but I don't really know how. To not produce more violence, but how to help him.
And tell me about violence in the east of Ukraine. Do you think that like innocent people are being killed? Is the Kiev government killing innocent people? Is it killing like normal people? Is that happening? Do you think?
I don't think. I don't really know. I know only about the situation. Not anything special, but.
Who's dying in the east of Ukraine?
In east of Ukraine?
Who's dying?
I heard some mass graves were discovered in cities taken from the separatists. Don't really know whose grave.
So what about on the other side? Do you ever hear news that people in Donetsk or Lugansk, like peaceful civilians, are being killed? Do you ever hear that news that the Kiev government are killing people?
No. I haven't heard it so far.
Okay.
Only heard about fighting between separatists and versus the Ukrainian government.
And is it a big deal in Poland? Are people in Poland really interested in what's happening in Ukraine? Is it?
They surely were interested in the moments where they were fighting in the Maidan. So it was December of the previous year and the January, February of this year. Now it's a bit quieter.
Okay.
But I think there's a group who is interested in it, but I don't think it is common. It is surely in some government cabinets where we can hear them.
And final question:
Yeah.
the trade embargo. How do you feel about the trade embargo?
Never heard.
You haven't heard about the fruit and vegetables?
Oh, this one.
Yeah, that's the one.
I heard only some not much information in TV about our apples. Mr. Putin don't really like it. Our apples. Well, if he don't, that's cool for him. We get great apples.
Okay, cool. And what was your name?
Magic.
Magic. And how old are you?
17, almost 18.
And can you just explain what your uniform is? What this is?
This is the modern Polish Boy Scout uniform.
I see. These are your friends here.
Yep, that's right.
So these are modern Poles.
Yes.
Hello, modern Poles. You're Europeans, aren't you?
Yeah.
Yeah, aren't you?
And
Cool.
you're actually a journalist, so
Yeah.